Have you ever wanted to offer support to someone but didn't know where to start? I'm Adam from The Pursuit. So, when life happens, we love our friends, we love our family and our neighbors, and we don't know where to start. What do I say? What do I ask? What do I do? I can't fix it, but I want to fix it for them. If you've ever had these thoughts, well, today's video is going to help you. So, I want to give you a simple framework on what to do when you want to offer support. So, I don't know about you, but I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And if you remember the AOL Instant Messenger, dial-up internet, well, that AOL acronym is going to be really helpful for you. So, we want to ask, we want to offer, we want to listen. Ask. Ask your friends how they're doing. Offer support. That's the next one. It is okay for you to say, how can I support you? What do you need? You don't have to create the need for them. Offer support by asking how you can support. And most importantly, listen. You don't need to fix the problem, but being empathetic and offering just your ear and empathy is the best thing that you can give anyone when they're going through a difficult time. When we're talking about empathy and sympathy, I think about this video from one of Brene Brown's talks. Let's look at it together.
So what is empathy and why is it very different than sympathy? Empathy fuels connection. Sympathy drives disconnection. Empathy, it's very interesting. Teresa Wiseman is a nursing scholar who studied professions, very diverse professions where empathy is relevant, and came up with 4 qualities of empathy. Perspective taking, the ability to take the perspective of another person or recognize their perspective as their truth. Staying out of judgment, not easy when you enjoy it as much as most of us do. Recognizing emotion in other people and then communicating that is feeling with people. And to me, I always think of empathy as this kind of sacred space when someone's kind of in a deep hole and they shout out from the bottom and they say, I'm stuck, it's dark, I'm overwhelmed. And then we look and we say, hey, climb down. I know what it's like down here and you're not alone. Sympathy is, ooh, it's bad, no. You want a sandwich? Empathy is a choice, and it's a vulnerable choice, because in order to connect with you, I have to connect with something in myself that knows that feeling. Rarely, if ever, does an empathic response begin with at least. Yeah. And we do it all the time, because you know what? Someone just shared something with us that's incredibly painful, and we're trying to silver lining it. I don't think that's a verb, but I'm using it as one. We're trying to put the silver lining around it. So I had a miscarriage. Oh, at least you know you can get pregnant. I think my marriage is falling apart. At least you have a marriage. John's getting kicked out of school. At least Sarah is an A student. But one of the things we do sometimes in the face of very difficult conversations is we try to make things better. If I share something with you that's very difficult, I'd rather you say, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just so glad you told me. Because the truth is, rarely can a response make something better. What makes something better is connection.
I love that video, and I share it with my clients all the time. And I'm glad to be able to share it with you as well. One of the things about Brene Brown is she has a great way of making bigger topics digestible. And when we want to help our friends, showing empathy is going to land so much better than sympathy. And so some empathetic things that you can do are just to offer that support, that listening ear. So I hope this video was important for you. Remember the AOL Instant Messenger. Ask, offer, listen.